Have you ever asked yourself, why is Jesus taking so long to come back? If he promised to return, why has it been over 2,000 years? And maybe even deeper, what are we supposed to do while we wait? That's the question we're going to unpack today. When we open Matthew 24, Jesus gives us a clear command: keep watch. Not to live in fear, but to live ready. His return isn't something to dread. It's something to celebrate with joy and expectation. But here's the truth. Life has a way of distracting us. We get buried under schedules, bills, kids' activities, work meetings, and before we know it, our whole day is gone. We don't even think about the possibility that Jesus could come back today. And yet Scripture says, the Son of Man will come at an hour when you do not expect him. Think about that. The disciples wanted dates and times just like we do. They asked, Lord, when will this happen? And Jesus didn't give them a calendar. He gave them a calling. Be ready. So what does that look like? Jesus compared it to the days of Noah. People were eating, drinking, getting married, just living their everyday lives until the flood came. In the same way, people will be busy with life until Christ returns. The question is, will we be ready, or will we be caught off guard? Being ready doesn't mean hiding in fear or waiting on a hilltop staring at the sky. It means living faithfully where God has placed us. It means praying with expectation, rejecting false teachings, standing firm in our faith, and sharing the hope of Jesus with those around us. Jesus also said, the gospel must be preached to all nations before the end comes. That means every time you support a missionary, every time you pray for an unreached people group, every time you share your faith with a coworker or family member, you're playing a part in God's plan for history. And here's the good news. Even though the Bible warns of wars, famines, and persecution, Jesus never told us to panic. He told us to watch, trust, and stand firm. He wanted his people not to be anxious, but excited. Because for those who belong to Christ, his return means the beginning of eternity in his presence. So let me ask you, if Jesus came back tomorrow, would you be ready? Not just busy, not just religious, but ready, heart surrendered, faith alive, and hope anchored in him. The good news is, you don't have to fear the end. You could face it with joy, because the same Jesus who died and rose again is the one who promises to return. And when he does, every tear will be wiped away, every wrong made right, and every believer gathered into his presence forever. Until that day, let's live ready. Let's live with expectation, with faith, and with joy, knowing that the best is yet to come. Thank you for joining us for this week's message. If you're in Michigan, we'd love to have you visit us at Shepherd's Gate Church, 12400 23 Mile Road, Shelby Township, Michigan. And wherever you're listening from, our prayer is that this podcast helps you know God's love, live in community, and make a difference in the world until the day Christ returns.